Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. Welcome to Gangalized Treasures. And today, unfortunately, it's just me. And yes, I'm bundled up. This is my beautiful new motorcycle jacket that's trending right now, except I decided to get mine in leopard print. And since I thrifted it, it was only $8. Today, we are on the hunt for treasure. As most of you know, it used to be that we were on the hunt for vintage, mid-century modern, antique. Most of you also know that antiques, wood, my niche, they don't sell like they used to. And the things that I bought 2 years ago that were the mid-century modern and the vintage and the cute don't sell like they used to. So we have to change our strategies. And one of the strategies is finding new places to source. So today we are headed to the bins, but we're not going to the Goodwill bins. We are going to go to the Saint Vincent de Paul bins. Now I have done a video comparing the Saint Vincent de Paul bins to the Goodwill bins. You should go back and check that out. And we have a big announcement coming. Haven't talked to Ramanda yet about which video we're going to announce it on, but we have a big announcement coming. I should probably text her while I'm on my way, and maybe I'll announce it at the end of this video. Maybe I'll wait till tonight and she and I can announce it together and put it on the end of this video. That might be a good idea. So I will see you in the blink of an eye when we get there. Well, the first thing I notice is it has a much larger parking lot than the Goodwill bins do in the downtown location. There are quite a few cars here. I don't know if that means it's really busy. It is a Monday. If I was a reseller, I am a reseller, but if this was my normal place to come, I would probably be here every Monday. So maybe I didn't pick the right day, but we will go in and check it out and see if we can find any treasure. The other thing is, Goodwill bins is $1.89 a pound. Saint Vincent de Paul outlet is clothing is $1.49 a pound, and then glassware is different and housewares is different. And I believe at the Goodwill bins, if you buy something large like a lamp, I think I got those for $3 a piece. And glass, they weigh differently. But other than that, everything else is $1.89 a pound. But like I said, let's go in and see if we can find some treasure. I walked in and they have music playing here also. So it's going to be a voiceover. This was the shelf in the middle of the aisle, and I decided to browse through and see what they had. I probably should have gone around the other side and looked at those boots. Shoes are just like anything else. You need to look it up unless you find hookahs, and then you can probably just know that they're probably gonna sell. I checked a women's multicolor size 9 hookahs yesterday, and the sell-through rate is about 163%. This was their appliance section. This was a cute little waffle iron, but it wasn't vintage enough. I like the Katharine Hepburn ones. If I'd found one of those, I'd probably bought it for me. And sometimes there's boxes there. There might be stuff there that you don't know what it is. Sometimes it's a good thing to stop and figure out what it is, or at least enough to look it up. Now that light, I probably should have bought it, and I have sold lights and lamps and ballasts before, and I actually like selling construction stuff because you go into a place like this and nobody else thinks to look at that kind of stuff. This was a whole box of boxes, and then I just knew I didn't want them or need them and didn't want to sell them. I'm gonna go around. There's some other stuff on the other side, and there's luggage over against the wall, and then there was lampshades, and I probably spent too much time on the lampshades and the lamps. This one was really nice, and there wasn't any damage to it. and I battled whether I should get it or not. Let me know in the comments. Did I goof? And then I went back to the lampshades. So I'm still looking for lampshades for Ramanda's lamps. I would really like to get 2 that are the same color and the same size. These had some that are the same shape, but they didn't have the same kind of material on them. So those were not going to work. And then I went into the bins part, and this little guy was a marshmallow something. And there's boxes, and you need to open them up, and that one was empty, so that was disappointing. The frozen lunchbox is way too new. And there's a big difference between what I would buy and sell on eBay and what I would buy and sell on whatnot. Like in the Alton flea market video, if you go back and check that out, I would have bought that owl. This is a whole set, and I probably should have looked it up. There was a foot bath, there was a playpen, little stuffed animals, notebooks, or binders, I guess you would call them binders, plastic flowers. There were quite a few empty boxes that I was really surprised about. Tins, boxes, clothes, a window kit. This little thing was as cute as could be. You put it in and give the baby a bath. The window kit was already open, and I didn't see much value in it. There's actually a little baby bathtub in there. That looks like it could have been a iced tea maker, but I'm going to go over and check the hard goods. This was a resin plate. Looked like it had been handmade. Glass, just glass. Nothing spectacular. That would have been nice if they'd had at least 2 that had Crown Royal on them. Some wine glasses, some champagne glasses, some hard liquor, coffee cups, plastic. You know my thoughts about coffee cups. They need to be a pottery cup or something very distinct, a trending show on TV. Sometimes you got to dig a little in the glass, but be careful, because I don't care which bin you're at. Be careful when you're in the glass, because stuff gets broken. Christmas stuff. Happy smiley emoji red cup, which I thought was different, but not enough value in it. What is that over there in the corner? I'm trying to move the cart and keep the phone. Sorry for my fantastic photography there. It's a little Demitasse cup, but again, there was only one. Some styrofoam. And they even had books. I did not take time to dig through the books because that box is almost as tall as me. And then there was a bin of books. This was cranium, but I knew there was stuff missing inside, so it wasn't worth picking up. I'm having a terrible time with the camera today, sorry. And then I saw this, and I thought, surely this is a Fisher-Price toy. It will sell well. Nope. Some kind of whale or shark, and it's hard. It's not plastic. It's not stuffed or soft. This is one of those garages. A basket with a lid on it. There was one of those outdoor chairs that you carry in a bag. Christmas stuff, wreath, bleh, sorry. Plastic glasses, Easter eggs, Christmas baskets, or more Christmas stuff. A Santa with long legs. A scarecrow, I'm trying to get him out. He's kind of cute, but I'm not going to pay $1.49 a pound for him when you could buy him for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Or, excuse me, $1.25. $1.25. Now, the lights I thought about getting, but but I probably would have kept them for me. But I don't know how many lights I need for the new house to put lights outside. So it didn't make sense to get lights unless I knew I could get the same. This was kind of cute. Somebody could do an Easter tree, but I actually celebrate Resurrection Day and not Easter. Little unknown fact about myself. And a gnome Christmas cup. And I thought I'd already seen all the Christmas stuff, but I did not. There was a handmade snowman pillow, some Santas, more Santas. And this was interesting, but it would have been a big candle to go in the middle of it, and it was soldical, so it's quite... Oops, there goes stuff sliding. Another Santa. Not vintage. Plates, probably not vintage, not much value. Little scarecrow. Little wooden Santa. Had to pick up the cup to see if maybe it was coffee, but it's not. It's a hot cocoa mug. Now, of course, if I've missed anything, let me know in the comments. Golf cup. Oh, I thought maybe that was the end of it, but it's not. That's actually the lid, so it's actually multi-parts, and the bottom piece is missing. This one, however, is about coffee. So this is going in my cart for me, for my new coffee bar that I'm gonna have. But is there anything else? Is there more? Nope. On to the next tupper. This one was new in the box, but it was not vintage. More of that Christmas pattern. There's a Christmas tree in the box, the glass one, but it's broken. Let me know if you know who that is, because I know who that is. If any of you watched his TV shows. Most of you that grew up in Y2K probably don't know who that is. Lots of clear vases. A lot of them are probably from FTD or from Walmart. I picked up that one because it had gold on the rim, but it was not vintage either. I wanted to see if these were mixing bowls or just bowls. Then they're just bowls. And there's only two, and they're different. So something told me that to be a set, there would have been a third one. Kind of like the princess stacking bowls. More clear. Another Santa cup. Apple plates. Those plates look kind of like the plates that are in the Airbnb that we're staying at. More clear glass. And clear glass, unless it's hand blown, is kind of hard to sell if you're selling it on eBay. Now, if you're selling it on Whatnot, that could be a whole different story. Like I've said before, it's different stuff that I would be buying if I was buying on to sell on eBay. And these looked like they were hand painted. They were quite interesting, but they looked like they were hand painted. So they stayed on the shelf. Well, that poor little snowman got a lot of boo-boos. That was quite fun, actually. I, however, did not, as you could tell, find a whole lot in their hard goods section. I almost brought home 2 lampshades for Ramanda, but none of them matched. Since the lamps match, she really wants matching lampshades. I did, however, find some clothes. These are not clothes that I would list on eBay. These are clothes that I would sell on Whatnot. And we already have some clothes from a closet clean out that could also be sold on Whatnot, I found some London fog, it's a free country, free something, and a leather jacket, wasn't my size though, a leather pair of pants to sell. And when I check clothes on eBay, what I have found, not everything. And again, remember I told you, if somebody tells you Disney sells, yes, Disney sells, but not everything Disney sells. If they tell you that anything Lands' End sells, you better look it up. You better do your research. There are some Lands' End things that sell really, really quick. There's some Disney stuff that sells really, really quick. There's some Disney stuff I had for over a year sitting on my shelf because I took somebody else's advice and didn't do my own research. Now, oh, it's Disney. Just buy it and put it on the shelf. That's not what we want. So some of these clothing items, I did find some Nike, and because they were just basic t-shirts, I might check them on eBay, but my thoughts are all of the clothes will probably go on Whatnot. So I will do a haul, but it will be more of a clothing. I'm going to sell this on Whatnot. And depending on how long it takes to get through that, we may go through the other stuff that we got in Alton. But I'm going to head on home. It is already 5:30 and won't be home till 6. And I want to thank you all for coming along. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. It really does help the channel. And as always, remember, you're blessed to be a blessing. Let's go out and make today